Welcome to Streaming Into the Voids, What's New in Streaming, where we discuss the highlights of what's available for you to stream the week of October 21st. I'm Kim Hollis, and with me are Raul Burriel, Tim Brighty, and David Mumpower. We'll start with Hulu and Shoresy Season 2 coming October 27th. The Bulldogs are still far from where they want to be, but this time the distraction seems partly related to romance and beautiful women. The question is still the same. Will the team be able to achieve victory? And this is a Letterkenny spinoff, and if you know about it, you know about it.
Yeah, don't pay any mind to that description. It's about hockey and people having fights.
Exactly. We move on to Netflix and Trillion Game Season 1 coming October 21st.
In this Japanese series based on a manga, two old friends go into business together. One's a master communicator and the other's a great engineer. Their goal? To make $1 trillion.
Apple did it.
This is literally the lyrics to the Pet Shop Boys song Opportunities.
Let's make lots of money.
Yes. Maybe they'll use the song. We'll see. Next up on Netflix is No Hard Feelings, coming October 22nd to streaming after having been in theaters a little while ago.
A bartender who's down on her luck takes an unusual challenge when a wealthy couple hires her to romance their socially awkward son. It stars Jennifer Lawrence, and apparently we're calling hooking now an unusual challenge. So there you go.
Yeah, it's a lighthearted, fun movie, though.
I remember we all thought the trailer just killed, but it didn't really translate to the summer of the R-rated comedy lighting the box office on fire, unfortunately.
No, it did not. On October 24th is Get Gotti, a limited series.
Told from both sides of the law, this docuseries follows the FBI's battle to bring down the infamous mob boss, John Gotti.
Yeah, the trailer for this makes it seem as if Gotti was like a really popular public figure, which was not my memory of the time at all. So I'm curious to see, what they used to support that, or if they're just using alternate reality facts.
Yeah, I don't know about like him being a popular public figure, but he was certainly front and center in the news in my memory.
Oh, he had notoriety to be sure, but they're making him sound like a heel who got cheers, which he was not.
Oh, no, that's not true. Also on October 24th is Pete Holmes, I Am Not for Everyone. The stand-up comedian delivers a feel-good stand-up set on his awkward post-prostate exam hug, a devilish Midwest meeting, and his mom's voicemail glitches. On October 25th is The After.
After losing a family member to a violent crime, a shattered rideshare driver picks up a passenger who helps him confront his past. This short film stars David Oyelowo.
Also on October 25th is Life on Our Planet, Season 1.
This is narrated by Morgan Freeman. Life on Our Planet tells about the extraordinary journey we've had to conquer, adapt, and survive on Earth across billions of years. This story comes alive in a groundbreaking nature docuseries that seems a lot like Earth, but honestly, it's even prettier, isn't it, Kim?
It looks terrific. Yeah, I'm interested in watching this. We move on to October 26th and Knights of the Zodiac.
A street fighter discovers a world of mystical powers and ancient warriors as he trains to become the chosen guardian of a reincarnated goddess. Stars McIntyre, Sean Bean, Famke Janssen, and Mark Dacascos.
McIntyre's in One Piece, so he's making a name for himself on Netflix stuff. Also, he's the son of the famed martial artist Sonny Chiba.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm not familiar with him. I obviously am Sonny Chiba, but I have to say the other three stars of that cast make me really want to watch this. Mark Dacascos in everything, y'all.
Next up is Onefour, Against All Odds, coming October 26th. This documentary traces the meteoric rise of Australia's first drill rap stars, defiant in the face of police efforts to stop them from performing. Our final October 26th release is Pluto.
When the world's 7 most advanced robots and their human allies are murdered one by one, Inspector Gasek soon discovers that he's also in danger. This anime is based on the Astro Boy storyline known as The Greatest Robot on Earth.
October 27th brings us the movie Pain Hustlers.
A broke but ambitious single mom lands a lucrative opportunity in pharma cells. How far will she go to turn a potent new painkiller into a success? This stars Emily Blunt, Chris Evans, Catherine O'Hara, and Andy Garcia, and is directed by the Harry Potter franchise's David Yates. And boy, if you want to talk about situational ethics and just how inscrutable human behavior can be, this trailer is promising it.
Absolutely. And what a cast.
And now the lighter side of the opioid epidemic.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
October 27th brings us Sister Death.
In post-war Spain, Narcisa, a young novice with supernatural powers, arrives at a former convent, now a school for girls, to become a teacher. A horror film from director Paco Plaza, expanding on the franchise he began in 2017 with the film Veronica.
Netflix's final new release is Yellow Door, 90s Lo-Fi Film Club, which will also debut on October 27th. This intimate documentary explores a bygone era of cinematic passion and the emergence of young film enthusiasts in South Korea, including Bong Joon-ho. Disney Plus will bring us Lego Marvel Avengers Code Red on October 27th.
The Avengers finally get their own Lego special on Disney Plus.
There you go. There's not much detail to be had on this one, so they're keeping it under wraps.
Disney keeps its October slate light anyway because they know you'll be watching Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We move on to Max and AKA Mr. Chow.
The documentary details the vibrant and varied life of Michael Chow. Born Zhao Jinghua, he triumphed over trauma, loss, and prejudice through acting and art before crafting an entirely new identity as restaurateur Mr. Chow. After decades as a successful businessman and celebrated host to artists, musicians, actors, designers, and models, Mr. Chow has turned to painting and once again redefined himself, this time as the artist M.
All right, we move on to Paramount Plus and Milli Vanilli coming October 24th.
Step inside music's biggest scandal. This documentary tells the story of Robert Pilatus and Fabrice Morvan, Rob and Fab, better known as Milli Vanilli, who became the world's most popular pop duo in 1990, but their ascension came at a devastating price that ultimately led to their infamous undoing.
On October 27th is Fellow Travelers, a limited series. This Showtime series is a decades-long chronicle of the risky, volatile, and steamy relationship between the charismatic and ambitious Hawk and the pious and idealistic Tim, two political staffers who fall in love at the height of the 1950s Lavender Scare. This stars Jonathan Bailey and Matt Bomer. And our final new Paramount Plus release is South Park, joining the Panderverse, coming October 27th.
Cartman's deeply disturbing dreams portend the end of the life he knows and loves. The adults in South Park are also wrestling with their own life decisions as the advent of AI is turning their world upside down.
Oh, good. The South Park guys take on wokeness. Nothing can possibly go wrong there.
Yes.
All right, we move on to Peacock and Krishnas, Gurus, Karma, Murder, a limited series coming October 24th.
When an Indian Swami gives the lost generation of Americans a new message of love, the Hare Krishna religion is born. But when the Swami dies without finishing his mission, an American guru tries to seize control of the movement, leading to accusations of racketeering and murder, and investigations by a West Virginia sheriff's detective, the LAPD, and the FBI. Whoops.
Also new from Peacock is Five Nights at Freddy's coming October 27th.
Also in theaters on the same date, just in time for Halloween, it's based on the popular video game franchise of the same name. It centers on troubled security guard Mike Schmidt, played by Josh Hutcherson, as he starts a night shift job at abandoned family entertainment center Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Soon after beginning the job, however, Mike learns that this job is far more sinister and deadly than he ever could have imagined due to the 4 animatronic mascots that move on their own and kill anyone who is still in the building after midnight. It is Jump Scares the game. I have never played it, but I'm well aware of it. And this will probably also be Jump Scares the movie.
And if the premise sounds at least vaguely familiar, that means that you watched the sci-fi version of the Banana Splits movie, which basically stole the entire Five Nights at Freddy's concept. It really did. So I'm expecting the two films to seem eerily similar.
We now move on to Amazon Prime and Hot Potato, the story of the Wiggles, coming October 24th. This documentary tells the improbable story of the Wiggles, four friends who recorded a one-off album of children's music in the early 1990s and changed the music industry forever. Anthony Field, Murray Cook, Greg Page, and Jeff Fatt, recognizable for their blue, red, yellow, and purple outfits, became a music phenomenon, overcoming numerous rejections to become the most successful children's act of all time. And yes, I can sing the song Hot Potato. Our other new Amazon Prime release is Zainab Johnson, Hijab's Off, coming October 24th.
In this stand-up special, Johnson leans on her unique identity, namely growing up a Black Muslim woman in a Harlem house where she was one of 13 children. You'll know Johnson from her series' regular role on Upload.
We move on to Apple TV Plus and Curses Season 1, coming October 27th.
This DreamWorks animation series is a spooky adventure comedy from executive producer John Krasinski. When a generations-long family curse turns Alexander Vanderhoven to stone, it's up to his two kids, Pandora and Russ, and his wife Sky, to return artifacts stolen by their ancestors to their rightful homes to finally lift the curse for good. Sure, sounds plausible.
Looks fun. And our other new Apple TV Plus release is The Enfield Poltergeist, a limited series coming October 27th.
This 4-part docuseries tells the riveting story of the most famous poltergeist haunting in history, combining more than 250 hours of rare audio archive, meticulous recreation of the setting of the haunting, and original interviews with people impacted by the case. The series is an ambitious, genre-bending story that explores the human fascination with the unexplained and its impact on those who live it. And this happens to be the story that inspired the movie The Conjuring 2.
Which is the best Conjuring, by the way. And we close it out with AMC Plus and Fear the Walking Dead Final Chapters. It debuts on October 22nd. To reignite everyone's belief in a better world, Morgan and Madison set out to rescue a now 8-year-old Mo from Padre. I know what none of that means.
They could just make this up at this point. No one's watching.
Is anybody even still watching at this point? Right.
Well, I will definitely be checking out Life on Our Planet, which looks really good.
I've been waiting for No Hard Feelings to come to streaming. I'll definitely be watching that, as well as Shoresy on Hulu. Having watched season 1, it is a very brief watch. And the South Park special, which is equally brief, on Paramount Plus. It'll probably be, I suspect, about 45 to 50 minutes.
And then I'm going to try Five Nights at Freddy's, and I'm also going to see what the reviews are for Trillion Game. If the reviews are good, I'll definitely watch it, and if they're not, I'll forget it ever existed.
All right, so go watch something.